Let's talk about the dentist. Yeah, because that's clearly what everybody wants to talk about. So it's been 5 days now since my fun little dentist adventure, and I am so glad that I don't have to see a dentist for at least until next year. They went ahead and they tortured me, and I had to get 2 extractions on my bottom second molars. They were actually just kind of chunks and pieces that were left over because they had happened to break off over the years. Whoops, let me tell you, that is not fun at all. From someone who's had a history of teeth pain and teeth incidents, I should be used to this by now, but for some reason, every single time that I go to the dentist, it's like the end of the world. It's very painful, and I don't know if you can see it. It's definitely not a pretty sight. Those areas, the teeth had broken off. They originally were teeth, and then they had crownings and root canals on them, and then after a while they just started breaking apart, and then I didn't have insurance, so I couldn't really take care of them, and I couldn't really afford to fix them, so they had to go ahead and remove them. That's no new news for me. I have been to the dentist for several root canals, several crownings, fillings. I just came also back from a crowning as well, and they did a filling on this side as well. I had so many things done to my teeth. I did have 4 wisdom teeth removed at the same time. One had impacted it, so I can feel the pressure of them like yanking it up, and like I can feel like my head and my body just like slowly rising, like yanking up with it. So that was actually kind of terrifying. Cheeks were like the size of, like, you know when a chipmunk stuffs their cheeks with nuts, and actually swelled like that for a good whole month. Eating was pretty much minimal. I think I was on a ice cream smoothie diet for like an entire month. I just could not eat solids whatsoever. Probably my most painful experience when it came to like anything that had to do with my teeth. And then I lost a dramatic amount of weight. I'm usually like around like 110, 114 if I eat a lot. And then of course with the wisdom teeth out, I like dropped down to like the 90s. I guess that's one way of going on a diet, but I highly do not recommend it. I was a trooper for getting out all 4 at the same time because I was not getting my ass back to the dentist. There was no way that they were going to get me with 2 teeth and then to come back and get the other 2 teeth. Hell to the no. Now with these 2 molars out, it's a little bit different because chewing is just not an option. You can't just put anything in your mouth without being slightly paranoid that it's going to mess anything up. And the fact that they are molars right here, it kind of makes it a little bit more harder to chew. So when I got these molars out, it was like early in the morning, like 9 a.m. It only took him, like, literally I counted 10 minutes. I counted the exact times how long it took him to do my teeth. It was a quick bam. I think it took longer for him to shove the needle in to numb me than it did for him to take out whatever was left of the teeth. After that, I went home, had a few trouble here and there because I always tend to have any sort of trouble when it comes to anything that involves with my mouth. For most of you that would probably know, when I had my tonsils and adenoids removed, the seal opened back up and I had to get rushed right back to the hospital, and somehow while I was sleeping I swallowed a ton of blood. So by the time I got to the hospital, I puked about 2 whole buckets full of blood. It was very disgusting. So pretty much the same incidents was happening with these molars. I couldn't get the bleeding to stop. Eventually it stopped, and then I started feeling a little bit sick because I had swallowed a lot of blood, but luckily I didn't vomit. All day 1, nothing. I was like pretty much shriveled up on the couch. I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink, do nothing. These past couple of days, I managed to have some mac and cheese, some jello, and some pudding, and my stomach just does not appreciate any of it because I have a lot of stomach issues, I have IBS. So all this liquid diets that's coming into my stomach is not very, very happy with me. But last night I was able to eat pasta, which was a success. It actually took me like an hour longer to eat pasta, so I had to chew it like a little mouse. Like, I'm hoping that I will eventually get back to on solid food and properly. One thing they failed to tell you is that after a few days when you're able to eat, they're like, go ahead and chew on the opposite side of the extraction. Well, I had extractions on both sides, so how the hell do you do that? Another thing with dentists that I just personally, I don't know if it's just me, but my dentist loves to have a conversation with me as his hand is shoved down my mouth, as well as other little things here and there that suck you up, the suction thing, and you have like needles and things all in your mouth, and he wants to ask how my day was. Bitch, are you crazy? I can't even like blink right now from the anesthesia, and you want me to tell you how my day was? Other than that, hopefully I won't have any other teeth stuff going on. They will be putting on the braces, but that will be coming in a couple of months. So I am braces free for a while, and I am so excited because I actually do love my teeth. Besides like the bottom, I love the way like the top looks, but unfortunately I think they're starting to shift back. So the braces will come back on in a couple months after they finish all the other procedures in my mouth. And thanks for hanging in there with me. I know my videos seem to be kind of sporadic here and there because of everything that's going on, and then I'll be on vacation for quite a while in November, so videos are going to be like, yeah, I hope you guys are having a terrific day. And for those of you who are just tuning in now, hi, my name is Panda. You should subscribe down below because I do try to post videos every Wednesday about random shit like the dentist, and Fridays for reviews. And I also appreciate it if you leave in the comments down below on what you think I should review on the Fridays. And that's it, and I'll see you guys later. Hopefully you guys don't have any scary dentist adventures like myself. I'm pretty sure most of you have wonderful teeth, unlike me. We'll see you later. Bye! I enjoy watching tons of vloggers. There's Ace and Gina, there's Sarah and Yuri, there's the Shaytards, there's Austin and his entire amazing family. And all of them are fantastic when it comes to vlogging. But when it comes to me personally,